What is going on, guys, and welcome to this mini-series on Football Manager 2023 where we are trying to save Brighton from relegation. Now, when we joined them, they had 7 points going into the new year. Now, we are on the 18th of February now. We're up to 14 points, so we've picked up 7 points since taking charge. And today we're going to be playing 4 matches as we look to continue the survival attempt with Brighton. Now, in the last episode, if you did miss it, we picked up a couple of signings. We've signed Juan Mata, we've signed Christian Fasnacht, Enzo Konza, and Fred, just to add a bit of depth to our squad. So going into today's first game, it's against Fulham, and hopefully we can get a win. Now, if you are new to the series, try go and check out some of the older episodes so you can catch up how things are going. Absolutely loving the challenge of trying to keep them up. So today against Fulham at home, we're going to go with our more 4-2-3-1 attacking. We're going to probably stick, I think, with the exact same squad that started the last game. So Sanchez in goal. We need to rename this guy. Miscellaneous set nickname Purvis. So we have Purvis at left back, Dunk, Veltman and Lamptey, Caicedo and Fred in central mid, Trossard, McAllister and Victor on the right, and then Danny Welbeck up top for now. But I think Fasnacht will end up becoming first choice striker because Danny Welbeck, even though he's picked up 9 goals in 12 starts, the last couple of games he's been trash. Absolutely trash. So we're going to go with this team. Let's get this game against Brighton underway, shall we? And let's see if we can make it back-to-back victories in the Premier League. You never know. So some big results happening there. Nottingham Forest have lost 5-1 to Man United. Goal differences are definitely swinging at the minute. We've had clean sheets in both of our victories since becoming manager, which obviously has been a huge help goal difference wise. We just need to keep improving that and keep trying to improve Brighton best we can. Coming forward is Brighton. I'm going to click encourage whilst we are on the attack. Normally I don't like doing shouts whilst there's a highlight. I've one of my superstitions, but we'll give it a go. If they score now, it just backs up my superstition. I'm just saying. If they score now, it backs up my superstition. Penalty. Oh my God, I shouldn't have done a shout. Why did I do a shout? Shit! We need to go attacking now then. We need to. Because these are the games. I've set myself in today's episode. I wanted 7 points from our 4 games. We've got Fulham at home, Chelsea away, but then we've got Leeds and Aston Villa at home. Mitrovic makes it 1-0. He was a target of West Ham on the final day of the transfer window, but unfortunately for West Ham, they didn't get him. Fortunately for Fulham, as they go 1-0 up with him getting the goal. I'm going to demand more because, well, we 1-0 down. So, come on, Brighton. Please get an equaliser before half-time. Danny Welbeck brings it down, puts it across to absolutely nobody. Right, Veltman goes forward to Caicedo. Come on! Tempo! Sliding tackle there, but it does go to Sanchez. But come on, Caicedo. Wake up. Both our centre-backs on yellow cards. And our left-back. I mean, come on, Tarek Lamptey. You're letting the side down, not picking up a yellow. Right, Purvis plays it forward to Trossard. Ball across. Danny Welbeck straight at the keeper, of course. Brighton 0, Fulham 1 still. Come on, Southampton have picked up a draw, it looks like, because I think our game kicked off after all them games are finished. So Southampton have gained another point on us, so we need at least a draw in this game. As it goes, Brighton 0, Fulham 2. Come on. Win the last game, lose this game. We can't put together a run at the minute. And that is one of the issues. We need to be able to get some points on the board. Reed. Look, it's all Fulham. Don't foul again. Purvis wins it. Come on, we won the ball, man, referee. No way that's a penalty. No way. He won the ball. It's a contact sport. Thank you. No penalty. Thank you. We all love VAR. Thrash my arms because that was not acceptable at all. Okay, we need to find a way to make sure we don't get loads of red cards. So there's one change we need to make. With Danny Welbeck's done as our striker. And Victor's going to come off for Solly Marsh. So there's 3 half-time changes. And the first highlight is for Fulham. No, we do win it back. So Lamptey's driving forward to McAllister. Ball over the top to nobody, unfortunately, because our passing is very dire. But Solly March wins it back. Come on. One good pass. That's all we need. Ball in. Doesn't even jump. Right, Trossard. Right, Trossard. Where are we going? Play the pass. Goes back out wide to Purvis. Ball in. No. Just no. Basically. How did it go? Just no. Right, do we win it? We do win it. Tarek Lamptey. Drive forward. When you've got yourself forward and dribbled more, you've been so creative. Solly March. Ball in. Yes! Leandro Trossard makes it Brighton 2. I'm going to fire up. Sorry, Brighton 1, Fulham 2. Come on. Get going. Come on. Up the tempo. Stop playing our defence. Let's just get that ball forward. We're not creating much in terms of our players are looking very trash rating-wise. So let's bring on Juan Mata as the playmaker. See if he can get on the ball and create something. I think I would like to maybe consider making Trossard an inside forward instead of an inverted winger. That's a penalty. That's a penalty. We got to the ball. Tete fouls. Do we have a chance? Bear in mind, in the last match, we were 2-0 up against Arsenal. Game ended 2-2. Do we have a chance here to come from 2-0 down to 2-2? McAllister's on the penalty. Come on. Yes! Come on! Brighton 2, Fulham 2. Get in there. Highlight here. It looks like it's for Fulham. Comes in. We do win it. Konza wins it to March. Solly March goes all the way across to Trossard. Trossard. Running down the left-hand side. Come on, you're completely free. Please use your left foot. Oh, shouldn't have used your left foot. Ball in. Oh my God. Juan Mata makes it Brighton 3, Fulham 2. I'm going to switch just to the standard because it saves going and altering all of the stuff we've adjusted in terms of trying to bomb forward. But we've turned this game on its head. Diop now for Fulham to Reed. Come on, can we win it back? We don't. We let them play. Koza goes all the way back to the keeper. Bert Leno goes forward into Harrison Reed to Diop. He goes out to Mbamba. He's from Newcastle player. Went to Young Boys, didn't he? Young Boys of Bern. Has ended up come back in the Premier League. Come on. Koza plays a long ball forward. Can we win it? We don't win it. Tarek Lamptey. Now we've got it though. Lamptey. Long ball forward. We don't win the first ball. We don't win the second ball. So Fulham have it again. Koza. To Polino. To Solomon. Dakova Reed's in. Yep. Alright then. Then we go back onto this. I think I'm going to take off McAllister for Pascal Gross just because we need fresh legs in centre mid. He's on a yellow. So is Caicedo, to be fair. But I wonder if McAllister is playing better. So I tell you what, let's take off Caicedo for Campbell and bring on fresh legs in that ball and midfielder role. We're going at them. We're going at them. We sat back at... Well, we didn't sit back. We just turned off the insane offensive attack. And somehow they managed to then get a highlight, which... Football Manager is difficult sometimes because I don't feel like our players would stop working and stop chasing the ball when you drop back a bit. I still have pressure on. I still have to press. I still have to try to get the ball. So why do we just completely turn all that off? Oh, we hit the bar. Like, we were literally just watching them play, but they were within our line of engagement. And within our line of engagement, we are told to press. So why aren't we pressing? Okay. Brighton 3, Fulham 3. If you think we were 2-0 down at half-time, we've got to be positive that we managed to get away from that with a point. We have to be positive. So we are now on 15 points. We're 8 points behind Southampton, but They got a point, so did we at the end of the day. 9 points behind 14th place Bournemouth. So we can close these teams in. We can close them in if we can just pick up a couple of wins. Okay, it's been a quiet week. Nothing's happened. But the day before our game, you can see here Southampton got a 3-0 victory over Nottingham Forest. So they've pulled even further ahead, which is very worrying. Also, Brentford picked up a victory against Bournemouth. So, unfortunately, now we're 9 points behind Bournemouth. But Southampton, Fulham and Brentford, etc. have all picked up points just to creep that little bit further away. We do obviously have a game in hand. We have 2 games in hand over Bournemouth, but... Okay, so here we are with Chelsea versus Brighton. Now, we have our more defensive tactic, yes. Yes, we do. But I'm considering just going at it. Going at it against them. Because when we've sat back in games, we've ended up just conceding silly, silly goals. Welbeck's slightly injured, so I think I'm going to put Ferguson on the bench. He might get a chance to come on. Fred has started his career very poorly. So I think we're going to do that and start Juan Mata. And just see if he can unlock the door a little bit. But yeah, I think we're going to go attacking. And the only thing I would say is on this attacking tactic, I think I would like to try to maybe make Trossard some sort of an inside forward instead of inside winger. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what we can do. Our form is inconsistent, it said. That I would agree with. 20 minutes in, no highlights. I'll take that. Oh, damn it. It's because I encouraged them. As soon as I've encouraged them, bloody highlight happens. Havertz goes back to Chalobah, to Jorginho, to Chilwell. Oh, is that fucking another penalty? I swear down if that's another penalty. Where's he going? Like, where? There's no reason to run all the way over there. Swear down. It's going to be a penalty, isn't it? For nothing, again. Like, we're literally giving penalties for anything these days. Here we go. Oh, it's a penalty. Oh. Hey, if the big team doesn't score, make sure you help them. Get in, Sanchez! Have that, referee. 12 versus 11. Chilwell blazes it over. Come on. Sanchez actually saved a shot. Now he just needs to learn how to do that in general play. Right, no, he goes back to Sanchez. To Dunk. He brings it forward. Goes into Sasido. And loses it. Fucking brilliant. Like. Oh, man. Get it away. Like, the amount of times Sasido keeps giving the ball away is actually becoming worrying. It's actually becoming worrying how many times he gives the ball away. So many highlights for the opposition which create proper chances start with Sasido passing it directly to one of them. 1-0 Chelsea, Mason Mount. This is going to be a long day, I think. Okay, half-time. McAllister on the yellow, but I think I'm going to take off Sasido because he's just so poor. And Victor's going to come off for Solly Marsh. Counter-attack opportunity here for us. Solly Marsh plays it through. I think he's offside. We do go 1-1, but I think he's offside. Especially from the angle when the pass was made. You could just see it looked like he was off. He's on! So McAllister plays it long forward for Marsh. As this pass is made, it must be Reece James playing him on. It must be. But first goal for Fasnacht. I don't know how to say it, but 1-1. Alright. I was expecting a disappointing second half where we just get dominated, but at the minute, they're going to score now. But it was 1-1. Yep, 2-1. You can tell in Football Manager when goals come when you played as many hours as I've. You know when there's a goal coming. Are you taking the piss? Wait until you see this goal. Wait and watch the replay of this. McAllister to Trossard. Trossard takes, that's a bad touch, and then he does this. 3-1. So how did you get relegated, Paul? Well, every single game we decided to give the opposition a goal or two, just to make it interesting. Ball's cleared, right? Come on. Recycle play. I mean, it's 3-1 Chelsea. I can't see us getting back into it, but you never know. Novi down the left-hand side. Whips it in. Cleared away. Sterling's going to bring it down. Yep, they recycle it. Yep. 4-1. Passing around us. Tucks it away. Chelsea 4. Brighton 1. Absolute demoralising the way we concede some of these goals. Like, press? No, we just run past him. Just run past him. Don't bother pressing. Then they just pass it around. It's for a team who's told to get stuck in and press more. It's amazing how little we press. 5-1. Sterling tucks it away. Keeper's on the floor before the ball goes in the back of the net. Let's see the replay of this one, shall we? Soul destroying. So Mount brings it forward into our half. He whips it all the way across. Sterling takes a touch. Second touch. As he shoots, keeper's on the floor. Like, oof. Blow the whistle, ref. So the game ended 5-1. I'm far from pleased. I think one of the changes I want to actually make, for starters, this left wing is going to come in and get a game. I'm going to actually put Trossard on the right wing as just a winger. Is he right or left-footed? He's right-footed, is very strong. So, because one of the things I've noticed is the amount of chances we get to in terms of the ability to put a cross in, and instead we cut back. We cut back and we end up putting a cross to the edge of the box. Where if we just whipped it in with our actual foot, the amount of chances we look like we're creating. So we're going to go back to the basics of having naturally footed wingers on both sides and try to create chances in the box. It's as simple as that. So we've got our February review. My job security is insecure. They're slightly disappointed with my management. Now, you had 7 points when I came in. You hadn't won a single game. Since I've come in, I've picked up the same amount of points in a month and a half, 2 months. And we just about played 2 home games where we're going to win them both and get the 7 points I said I wanted from this episode. Hopefully. So, the fact that you're saying my job is insecure, it's the last manager which screwed you over, not me. How dare they? How dare you? How dare you? So, calm yourself down and stay with the process. We've still got time to win the game and get us back up. Okay? I'm going to put Welbeck back on the bench, but I'm going to drop Saicedo for Campbell. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. I just feel like he's been very, very poor. Very poor. One matter with the assist in the last game we'll get to continue. I think apart from that, I'm fairly happy. I would like to drop Sanchez, but the problem is our backup keeper's awful. So we'll stick with what we've got. Natural wingers now in this game against Leeds. Let's see if that, with a playmaker, hopefully putting in them spaces for them, let's see if that can help. We have to win our home games. There's no excuse. No excuse. We have to win them. Or this mini-series will result in us getting sacked, even though I don't think we've done too bad. Honestly, I don't think we've done too bad. But come on, here's an opportunity here. We do knock it back to Sanchez. He goes to Nori, to Dunk, to Campbell. Veltman goes forward to Mata, to Trossard. Right, Trossard, he got Lamptey overlapping, but instead he goes to Fastnash. He creates an opportunity. He creates an opportunity. Let's just encourage. Good job, good job. Pleased with that. Right, Harrison whips it in. Cleared away. Right, Kosh now. To Christensen. Intercepted by Veltman. Right, come on, Trossard. You're on your natural side. Just bomb down there. Lamptey's on the overlap. Oh, Trossard, man. Play the pass. Don't foul. But at least try to win the ball. Like, you're one of the quickest players in FM and in the world of football, and you just let him run away from you. Like Harrison. Corner comes in, Sanchez claims it. Come on. That's what I like to see. I'm going to go attacking. I'm going to just... They are starting to get FV highlights. Let's see if we can just motivate our players just to get going. Get going. Come on. Coming up to the half-time break. It would be nice if we can get a highlight before half-time for us. See if we can create something. Nope, nothing has been created there. So let's... we've been the better team. Come on. Let's just step up, team. Let's just step up. Solly March is left-footed. So I'm going to bring on... Oh, Trossard's injured. So Trossard's going to have to come off. Danny Welbeck's going to have to come on as just a winger. He is right-footed. He is right-footed, yeah. Okay. Put him out there. Just get out on the wing. Sacido I'm going to bring on because Campbell's on the yellow. So we're making 2 changes at halftime there. Danny Welbeck on the wing and Sacido getting back into the starting lineup. Hopefully can just step up. Just step up. You've been giving a lot of balls away recently. Let's just encourage them. See if it can create an actual highlight. Nothing's happening. 25 minutes ago. Lamptey's playing 6.5. So I'm going to bring on Wrench and see if he can create anything. Highlight here. First time of a highlight. He's actually on the ball. Plays in the matter. To Fast Nash. Oh. He turns and gets a shot away. He's creating. He is creating. Come on. Encourage again. 15 minutes to go. Stop playing out from defence and up the tempo. A chance here for Leeds though. Sanchez with the save. I think the final change I'm going to make, actually we've got 2 changes we can make, is I think I'm going to take off Juan Mata on Dilverson also is struggling. So Solly March can come in on the wing. He is left-footed. And also I'm thinking I'm going to bring on Adam Lallana for Juan Mata. And 1 experienced player going off, an experienced player coming on. So hopefully Lallana maybe can create something. And Solly March on the left wing as well. See if we can create something. Hello? Just like something? Oh no. Something on our end, not their end. Come on. We've had 5 shots, not a single one on target this game. Slightly concerning. Right, Danny Welbeck. Plays it to Sacido. Come on. He tried that through ball. We had a ball out wide there. Wrench was overlapping. He was available. Counter-attack now for Leeds. Goes across to Junior to goal. Oh. He just missed. Jesus. Come on. Come on. Going to end up with a draw. Going to say unlucky. We need to be winning them games. 16 points now. Got Aston Villa next to it, 8th. That could put us up to 19 points. But then we're still going to be 5 behind Bournemouth. And we have played the same amount of games as them now. So that's a bit concerning. Dilverson picked up an injury, unfortunately. So he is going to be out for this Aston Villa game. I'm going to do that. Solly March on the left wing as an actual winger. Trossard, how long are you out for? 4 days. Our game's in 8, so that's easily covered there. I'm going to actually put Pilvers on the bench because there is times where you feel like Novi maybe needs to be dropped, but we didn't have somebody to bring him on for. Juan Mata didn't create much there. I think I might actually start Adam Lallana next game, see if he can use his experience to get us something against Aston Villa. Come on. Please, come on. Step up. Okay, so we've got some games in hand now, but unfortunately, the likes of Crystal Palace, etc., they're pulling away. We are 9 points behind Bournemouth with 2 games in hand, so we could technically go to within 3 points of Bournemouth if we won both our games in hand. We've also got a game in hand now with Crystal Palace, but they also are 8 points ahead of us. So we are dropping back here. West Ham are playing Nottingham Forest. Hopefully they do lose. And then we can go within a point of them if we can win today against Aston Villa. I think Veltman I'm going to take out and bring back in Webster, who's back from the injury. He was strong on the left foot, so we are going to swap him and Dunk around. Tariq Lamptey's not been doing amazing. I think I'm going to drop him. I think I'm going to drop him, and I think I'm going to play Veltman. I think it might just be the option there is to play Veltman, just remove the overlap on the right for this game. Especially with Trossard in front of him. Trossard doesn't defend, so maybe having someone like Veltman there supporting him is the way we need to go for this game here against Aston Villa at home. They're going with a 4-4-2. Morelos from Rangers alongside Danny Ings. Come on, then we have the extra man in midfield. Can that prove useful? Can we get a victory here at home to Aston Villa? We get a long ball forward. Do we have an early opportunity here? Ball goes across to Trossard. Trossard shoots. It is just cleared off the line as we do almost get a very early goal. McAllister, the play continues. It's cleared away. Casido brings it down. We're still on the exact same highlight from that Trossard chance. Ends up coming into Martinez's hands. That is the chance gone. Okay, Sanchez now. Do we create something here? Dunk goes out to Veltman. He goes forward to Trossard. Back to Veltman. Inside Casido to Trossard. Trossard goes all the way across to Solly Marsh. Overlaps on. Doesn't get it though, but Nouri does collect the ball again. Goes inside to McAllister. Goes back into our half to Webster. Forward again to McAllister. Nouri to Webster. We are getting pressed back at the minute. Dunk goes forward to Casido, just on the halfway line, across to Veltman. Trossard's in front of him, he collects it to Lallana. Lallana drives into their box now. Pass it across, and we scored. Why in Football Manager? Right, Solly March now. We are creating chances. Ball across. Trossard's going to bring it down. He has time. Veltman has gone on the overlap, but Casido picks up Lallana to McAllister. We lose it. We lose it in the worst place again. We've got to be quicker. We've got to be quicker with our passing. Decisive. Right, Solly March goes inside to Casido. He goes into McAllister. He goes back out wide to Nouri. Solly March in front of him, but doesn't push on. McAllister, though, passes it to March now. March cuts inside to McAllister again. Across to Casido. To Solly Marsh. Solly Marsh, oh, he puts it just wide. We are creating chances. We are creating chances. Come on. And we've not picked up a yellow card. Shock. Corner here for Aston Villa in the second half. First highlight of the second half. And it is Brighton 0. Aston Villa 1. Every single highlight in this second half. Sorry, in the first half was for us. The first highlight of the second half and they score. And it's a rebound again. Back post. Striker runs in. Defenders just watching it. Brighton 0, Aston Villa 1. And Nottingham Forest are also winning as well. So it's this game's huge. And I said I wanted 7 points from this this episode. At the minute, we're on course for 2. So we do need to push on here. I think one of the changes we're going to have to make is Tarek Lamptey coming on at right back, just to try to bomb forward at both flanks for the final half an hour. Very, very disappointing. Adam Lallana's playing 6.4. Another player who wanted an opportunity, wanted to show what he can do, and has ended up just disappointing. Going to bring on Fred as well in that central mid on support role. See if we can create something. But at the minute, we look poor. We look like we're probably going to get sacked. We look like it's definitely a mini-series. But what's going on? Is it a red card for them? It is a red card for them, but didn't even see anything happen. I'm clicking demand mode. We've gone very attacking. See if we can get ourselves back in this now when they have 10 men. Right, Trossard goes across to Casido. Oh, he just literally passes it to him. You literally just pass the ball straight to him. There's nothing happening. Nothing. They have 10 men. We are bombing forward on very attacking, direct. How is there not a single highlight worth showing? That's the game over. It's a defeat. We picked up 2 points from our 4 games. The 4 games where I earmarked 7 points. We drew against Fulham and Leeds. We lost to Chelsea and Aston Villa. We now have Tottenham, Man United away, Leicester away, Man City away, Wolves away. Like, them 4 games are insane. Like, that's us getting sacked right there. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching. Join me in the next episode. We are trying to save Brighton. There's going to be things where we think we should have done better. I think we've turned them around in terms of we're picking up points where they never used to. But it's just not enough. I've been Paul, also known as the Northman, and I'll see you next time.